Tonight, President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration is expanding. Not just ICE officers, but other federal law enforcement agencies
Wow.
sweeping across the country. In Colorado today, targeting the notorious Venezuelan gang Tren de Agua,
Nice.
making nearly 50 arrests.
Good.
And the Washington Post tonight, citing 4 people with knowledge of the ICE briefings, reports quotas have been set of at least
Excellent.
1,200 to 1,500 arrests per day nationwide.
Is that what you're hoping for?
Look, we want to get as many criminals as possible, so there's no number on it.
Tom Homan is Trump's border czar. He's in Chicago tonight, overseeing a major enforcement operation, even as the deportations spark international backlash. Colombia's president turning away 2 U.S. military aircraft with deportees, writing on social media, a migrant is not a criminal and should be treated with the dignity a human being deserves.
Okay, all right, fine. I can understand that, right? I can understand that, all right. Yeah, you want to say that migrants are not criminals. Okay, cool. But if you come into this country illegally, you're already breaking the law, right? So what does that mean? Okay, is it like saying that one crime, like if you commit one crime and you don't commit any more crime, that you not a criminal? I don't understand that. But I don't mind that. That's not the real issue. The issue is you have people who are already coming into this country illegally and they doing more heinous crimes in this country. That's the problem I have. And that's what Uncle Trump, Uncle Holman, Uncle J.D. Vance, and the rest of the American people have decided that we don't want any more of this. We're tired of it, and they are listening to us and doing their job.
President Trump is now threatening Colombia with urgent and decisive retaliatory measures, slapping a 25% tariff on all Colombian goods coming to the U.S. and revoking the U.S. visas of Colombian government officials.
Good. The country needs to take back their citizens. We got a strong president who's going to demand action. If they don't act, then there'll be consequences.
At the U.S. southern border,
That's
more
true.
troops arriving as ICE has arrested hundreds of undocumented immigrants nationwide each of the past few days. The Biden administration also arrested hundreds of migrants a day, but so far, the numbers under Trump are higher. The start of what the White House calls an unprecedented mass deportation campaign. One change, ICE agents now allowed to make arrests in sensitive locations like schools and churches.
Do you plan under certain circumstances to go into churches and schools at some point?
I'll never say never. If there's a national security threat that we know is in a certain place, on a college campus, well, we're going to get that national security threat.
Here in Chicago, immigrant communities are on edge.
I wish to remain silent.
This one holding a workshop today about civil rights. This asylum seeker from Venezuela, now worried about her future.
Muchas personas andan atemorizadas.
Many people are fearful, she says. That's why they're not leaving their homes.
Gabe Gutierrez is joining us now from Chicago. And Gabe, some late-breaking details tonight with the Colombian president now laying out his own tariff threat.
Yeah, that's right, Hallie. Late today, Colombia's president said that he would impose a 25% tariff on U.S. goods. He's also offering his presidential plane to bring back deported migrants. Hallie?
Okay, so let's be honest. That's not going to work. I believe that he already backtracked on that and he's working with Uncle Trump, so kudos to him. But still, we have to understand that these people committed crimes and they need to be brought back to your country. Okay, let them serve jail at in your country. That's how I look at it. All right, and I know the American people may feel the same way. But if you don't feel the same way as I do, or Uncle Trump or whatever, put it in the comment section. I want to hear from you. What is your idea on what should be done? Do you feel that people should be just deported like that? Do you feel that people should be rounded up like me and saying that, hey, look, if you committed a crime, you need to go back? How do you feel about that? I greatly want to hear from you. Before I get to a next news feed about deportations or ICE in New York City, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really appreciate it. I know that your time is valuable, but you're spending it with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can you please do me a favor? Can you like this video? Make some comments after you watch it all the way through, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. As a newer YouTuber, I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to inch my way closer to 1,000 subscribers so that I can become fully monetized, make some YouTube shillings, and continue to bring you guys great commentary and reaction content. But I can only do it with your help, so please help a brother out. Thank you so much. Okay, my brothers and sisters, let's get to New York City.
Immigration enforcement efforts continue to ramp up in cities across the country, including right here in New York City. About an hour ago, the new Homeland Security Secretary posted new video on social media showing an enforcement action in the city. Christina Fan joins us now live from City Hall with the very latest. Christina.
Good morning, Chris. It appears that several different law enforcement agencies participated in this enforcement operation overnight, and that included the DEA, the ATF, and the Department of Homeland Security. We know at least one person was arrested and taken into custody. In these photos, you can see law enforcement officers carrying.
Hold up. A man got his fingers chopped off by a man with a machete. What in the world? Dang.
Out the enforcement operation at an undisclosed location. We're told the suspect, now in custody, whom the DEA blurred in these photos, is facing charges of kidnapping, assault, and burglary. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem was on hand for the operation, posting a video on X and writing that we are doing this right, doing exactly what President Trump promised the American people, making our streets safe. Since Trump took office, ICE enforcement has picked up dramatically. The agency says it has made nearly 1,200 arrests Monday alone, compared to the previous Biden administration, which last year averaged about 312 arrests per day. Meanwhile, the White House Oversight Committee is called.
So we can't say that Uncle Biden was just allowing everybody to stay. It's just that Trump is now doing almost like 3 to 4 times the amount that Uncle Biden was doing. So kudos to Uncle Trump. You know, Uncle J.D. Vance, Uncle Tom Homan, kudos to the many hard ICE workers, DEA workers, ATF workers. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, and I salute you. Thank you, thank you.
Calling on the mayors of New York City, Denver, Boston, and Chicago to testify before Congress about their sanctuary jurisdictions. In a letter, Chairman James Comer blasted their city's policies as misguided, obstructionist, and hindering the ability of federal law enforcement officers to effectuate safe arrests. The Adams administration responded by saying it will review the letter and respond accordingly, but that the city is committed to working with federal partners and focusing on the smaller number of people committing violent crimes.
I agree with that. Now, I know that some people may say that, oh, all of them needs to get locked up. No, you need to focus on the people who are committing the crime. This is even what Tom Homan said. We need to focus on the people that are committing the crime, the threats and all that stuff, because we have to be realistic. You can't just round up everybody and send them back. They tried that in the 50s and it didn't work. We understand that, hey, look, this country it needs immigrants. It does. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I know a lot of people may not want to hear it, but we do need them. The only thing I don't like is the fact that they're coming here illegally. Give them the opportunity to get work permits and stuff like that. Give businesses more leeway to be able to hire people from overseas so that they can come and they can work and they can be able to make their money. And if they want to send their money back home, cool, no problem. At least they know that we'll be able to have opportunity to work. Many people, I'm telling you something, many people want to come to this country and work and want to go back home. So if you really allow it to be easier so that everything can flow, then we'll be able to properly secure our borders by having these opportunities for people, creating more work permits for countries like Jamaica, for countries in the Caribbean. I'm going to say Jamaica because my family is from Jamaica. My family's from Trinidad. And they tell me how hard it is for them to even get a work visa to this country. But then you got other people who will go and come illegally, and then you want to give them preferable treatment. No, it doesn't work that way. People should be able to say, I can apply for a work permit and be able to get hired and do what I got to do in this country and make moves. That's how I look at it.
We're told that hearing is scheduled for next month on February 11th. For now, reporting live from City Hall, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York.
That's good. That's good. So I just hope that it works out and that we get the criminals out of here, and the people that have been here illegally, if they're working and doing what they got to do, like they have businesses and stuff like that, and they're not being burdened or they're not on the dole, as people would say, then they can stay. But the people who want to be on the dole, people who want public benefits, people who want welfare, food stamps, all that stuff, now you got to get the hell out because you are a nuisance. You are a nuisance and you are a strain on the economy. That's how I feel about it. But tell me how you feel about it, my brothers and sisters. I greatly want to hear from you because you know what? You guys are valuable. I know that so many people can say that, oh, I got other YouTubers to watch. I can watch anybody else, but you're here with me, and I really appreciate that. I know that you are valuable, and I'm gonna tell you, if I haven't told you this before, I'm gonna say it. You are valuable. I care about you, and I love you. And I thank you so much for watching. Can you do me this favor? Can you please like the video, make some comments, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already? As a newer YouTuber, I'm trying to grow, and I'm trying to reach that magic number of 1,000 subscribers so that I can become fully monetized, make some YouTube shillings, and continue to bring you guys great commentary and reaction content. But I can only do it with your help, so please help a brother out. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace.